Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Inec again. You see what is going on in Nigeria. Inec palava. Inec under fire as a fraud allegations surfaced in Edo governorship election. Martins Obono, executive director of the TAP initiative, asserted on Friday that Nigeria's Independent National Electoral Commission, Inec, was not just complicit but actively engaged in manipulating the 2024 Edo State governorship election. Speaking on Arise Televisions, the morning show, Obono shared that he described as irrefutable and shocking evidence implicating INEC in an alleged scheme that could destabilize Nigeria's electoral integrity. Armed with a stack of documents, Obono highlighted significant inconsistencies between the certified true copies of polling unit results provided by INEC and the matching records posted on INEC's own RIEV result portal. It was when we compared the CTCs from INEC with IREV's records, we uncovered something staggering. It appears INEC produced a shadow set of result sheets to substitute the real ones. They bear identical serial numbers, yet the IREV results are signed by party agents, while the CTCs are mysteriously unsigned. Obono then revealed that the TAP initiative had enlisted a world-renowned forensic handwriting expert whose expertise in sought by the Nelson Mandela Foundation to scrutinize the CTCs. The experts confirmed that several CTCs were filed out by a single individual. One person sat down and forged these results. We were stunned. Democracies are built on trust in our institutions. If INEC can betray that trust, what does it mean for our future? He queried. Obono contended that the manipulation wasn't just election fraud, but stressed that it was institutionalized rigging. He said, for years we suspected rogue actors in political parties, but this time it is the very institution entrusted to protect our democracy that is subverting it. Citizens need to believe in the system or democracy fails. This isn't about one election. It is about the soul of our democracy. He called on the Independent Corrupt Practices Commission to institute a comprehensive investigation on the matter. This cannot stand. If INEC's actions go unpunished, it will form the playbook for all future elections. We fought too hard for this democracy to allow it to be dismantled by those who should protect it, he stated. Obono also accused INEC of widespread of overvoting, result manipulation, and the systematic forgery of CTC result sheets. We have been monitoring elections since 2003. This is the first time we have seen the electoral umpire itself as the main perpetrator, he said. He added that the TAP initiative will leave no stone unturned in its pursuit of justice, affirming that Nigeria's democracy depends on the integrity of its institutions, and if Inec has abandoned that, we must hold them accountable. My people, this is what we are saying on the issue of Inec, and this is their rigging method. In the comment section, let's hear what one of our own is saying. We have two problematic institutions in Nigeria today, Inec and the Judiciary. As Inec prepare their results from home, so do the Judiciary prepare their judgments from home. Shame, shame, and shame to you, Inec, fraudulent commission, destined to ruin our democracy because of pecuniary financial accumulation. Inec has been the only problem to our enjoyed democracy in Nigeria. You can imagine the allegations against the tag independence body. Nigerians are urged to scrap the electoral umpire as a way representing ourselves democratically, unless the country would always be lawless. You see, this is what we are saying, that Inec is being headed by a bad leader. Inec is part of the problem of our democracy. They are the one creating political apathy during election. The same Inec brought this hardship on Nigerians today. We preferred to choose our leaders via voting, but the umpire and the coordinators continue to breach the process via rigging for their cash and carry candidates. This do technique is what the Ganduje is planning to use in Ondo, but God will not allow. They will fail. He made boast that to that effect, even it will be extended to all states not under APC in the West and Rivers State too. Let all the evidence be submitted to the judiciary. Let's see if it will still uphold the election as it did the presidential election results. Inec is the problem of Nigeria. Look at Kogi. Inec provided all evidence for SDP and still have the lawyers defending the fraud election results. And now, so what will be different in Edo petitions? They will buy fire by force, legit the overvoting. So why did Inec waste money in providing beavers, RIV portal, and others documents? Mumud Yakubu is a wicked person. Because of money, he was manipulated and manipulate Edo election, which is not good at all. Mumud Yakubu is the worst Inec chairman Nigeria ever had. Only God will judge him. He pushed Nigeria into this mess. He handed Nigerians into the hand of Tinubu for the hardship we are going through now. See what is happening. He is very silent, but very, very dangerous umpire. Inec is the real enemy of Nigeria. They cannot give Nigerians their choice, knowing well that whoever comes through manipulated results is aware he owes Nigerians nothing, since he didn't come with their votes. Inec is the problem we have in this country. Protest against Inec, not Tinubu. Yes, the most hated man in Nigeria. What can save us from all this problem of election fraud or election rigging is that there should be a law that anybody, that is any agency that involved in any election fraud or manipulation should be sentenced to death, because Inec is our number one problem, our number one enemy. When talking about election, they are the one that did not let Nigeria have a suitable election day. Nigerians should wake up and join hands together and use Edo governorship election to fight them. I mean the Inec. We are talking of Inec. What of the judiciary? They are the same. Even the police. When Obi was complaining about what Wike and his cohorts did in the last election, it fell on deaf ears. Inec and police are the problems of Nigeria. The two mentioned agencies are the one that destabilize Nigeria election process. All election cannot hold in one day now in Nigeria because of the bad behavior of Inec and the police. Then the government should stop homogeneous monies and requesting for money from donor countries for the conduction of elections in Nigeria. APC is ready to turn Nigeria into a one-party state, but it will not work. Hence, Maradona, Abacha, it never worked out for them. Emilokon should be aware that it will work for him, nor his party. Inec has become a department of APC under Professor Mahmood, while the police take the department of thugs in APC under Tinubu regime, which has never happened in Nigeria. In any president, even the much wicked Buhari, Nigeria never witnessed this the electoral robbery like the one that just taking place in Edo State, and the one loading in Ondo State. Only God shall make Nigeria work again. I blame Edo State Governor for him to allow this Inec chairman conduct Edo State election after what he did during the presidential election. Why PDP allowed him to conduct, even enter Edo State? Mr. Governor, you don't use your, they've used your head. Well, I cannot blame Obaseki. It's the constitution. That is what the constitution says. Is the Inec is the rightful position. Is the rightful this organization to do that, to do the election. So let us stop blaming the governors. Who we have to blame is the Inec and the police. APC has made the PDP a holy angel in terms of institutional corruption in particular, and generally the police, the DSS, Inec, Judiciary, and even the military have become active departments of the Nigerian ruling party. Well, my brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. If you have seen what is going on in Nigeria, hey, they claim that Obaseki insulted their God, Oba, so they are right to do anything to him. We have more human animals than humans, and the animals must be having a laugh. It is the reason I have decided to respect animals, and I become I become a human being. My brothers and sisters, this is another problem that we are having. It's only God that's going to rescue us from all these politicians. All these lies and propaganda by hiring will not change outcome of an election that was the will of Edo people. This is what this one is saying, which is not true. My brothers and sisters, in the comment section, you are free to say your opinion. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.